Army surplus Uber. Is he in here? Yes, okay. What's this gonna be? Hey, howdy.
That's a quick poop.
It was 7 minutes, so that's a good time.
Do not wipe.
Yeah, of course I wiped. What do you
Wash
think
your
I
hands.
do? Spit shine it?
Wash your hands.
Yeah. I eat fiber, so you should try it. Might help.
Good to know.
Or
Good to know.
don't look at TikTok when you're on the pooper.
How you been, Joe?
Oh yeah, I'm okay. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. Can't complain too much, Just off day by day. How you feeling after the sheriff appointment? I know you wanted it.
Oh, a little deflated. I think I psyched myself up a little too much. That's about it.
Okay. Where's your head at now in terms of what you're motivated to do, what you're working on?
Same thing I was doing before, working with the cadets, the FDOing, and doing my best as a sergeant.
Yeah. How do you feel you have been as a sergeant, I guess? Like you've been effective with everything you want to do?
I don't even know how long I've been a sergeant. I don't think I've had. It's been less than a month, so I don't believe I've had the time to implement what I wanted to implement. Keeping up with people once a month only really works if being a sergeant longer than. Why is there a vest in the wall?
That's Larry's vest. I hung it up in the rafters.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm keeping up with all the deputies and senior deputies once a month, and I haven't been a sergeant a month to check up on them to see if their development has continued.
Okay. Do you have any aspirations for higher rank or to move above sergeant?
I mean, yeah, I aspired to be sheriff.
Yeah. Now I have other roles to fill in the department. In shift 1, Daisy stepped down. I don't know if you were aware of that.
Oh, yeah, I was aware.
Daisy stepped down. I am still looking at the undersheriff position. Jenna obviously has it for now because it is her position. I have not demoted her, but I'm still talking to people and hearing people how they, what they're interested in, what they're looking forward to. And I want to have a conversation with you with kind of where your head's at, where you want to strive for. Obviously, sheriff is what you strive for, and the position wasn't given to you by the mayor's office. But that doesn't mean you're not capable in any capacity. So obviously, you and I had a preliminary talk before, like a week ago at this point, maybe longer.
2 weeks, I believe.
Has it been 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was just after Frost resigned, so 15 days ago.
Do you think you're more valuable to the department in shift 1 and focusing, like you said, cadets and the better shift 1 is not in a great spot right now, I'm gonna be honest. PNT is kind of in a spot where things seem like they're not moving, but they are, and I don't know, that has to get sorted. I don't know, I'm not even familiar on the structure of the command structure in shift 1, how you guys are operating. I have not been honed in on that for a while. I feel like Daisy's obviously leaving a void, but the captaincy taking off. Maeve's LT. I personally think Maeve's doing good, but I gotta talk to the command beneath her and see.
Objection compound? Wait, what was
Now,
the question?
correct me if I'm wrong, but you have experience from the past, right? In terms of leading departments.
Oh, 85, back in 85, I was made chief of police. I remained it for up to 6 months.
How different is the police department now than it is in 85?
Oh, back in '85, we only had radios in the cars, so communication was top notch. A1 required. If you could not fucking communicate what was going on, well, when you died, and we'd find you 20 minutes later.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it was rough, but you know we utilized things in different ways. Motorbike basically became a mobile command unit who would drive around and inform everybody of what was going on, so that when they stepped out of the vehicle, the other people who were stealing vehicles could still find out what was going on based on what the motorbike was responding. We had much the same issues that every PD has. Standards need to improve in X, Y, Z areas. I had to make sure that the general populace didn't hate you. All of the gangs didn't hate you because you were going too hard. Or he didn't hate you because you were. They felt like you were holding them back because you were like, well, you're still a cadet. Yeah, I don't care if it's been a month. You're not up to scratch. Um, Recruitment issues, especially in shift 3. I mean, it's the same tale all this time.
Okay. In your opinion, what do you think our department needs to work on? Like the primary thing?
Standards, I think, need to improve. And are improving. I would disagree about the assessment on shift 1 in general. We have 3 sergeants. Myself. Well, I mean, Nova's technically shift 3. We have Riker, who is proficient at the paperwork side, so he's very good for any detectives or aspiring detectives to lean on. We also have Lucas Lavender, who is a lot earlier in the shift and therefore more adequate for the actual shift 1 spot, whereas myself, I lean into shift 2. Uh, Recruitment is slow, I will admit, but I also think that it is good. The people that we're bringing in are kind of here to stay. We're bringing up some great characters. Shift 2 is doing better. I think FTO wise, if we brought on more, people would get burned out or not taken out. Cassie, I've been the only one who's really taken her out recently. Uh, Toby has been taking people out. Axel's been taking people out, but Toby's in all different time zones. Axel's not here every day. Matilda's much earlier in the shift. So we get past the meeting. It's either if Hayes is on duty or myself sometimes. So FTOs are a little light. If we mass recruited, nobody would get trained. It'd be cadets for 4 months with 3 sessions, maybe max, or I'd get burned out and you wouldn't see
Mhm.
me much.
Yeah.
General communication in the shift seems good. I agree that maybe there was problems with Daisy. I think maybe I could have resolved some of those, but generally the communication between the LT, myself, the other 2 sergeants, and the ranks below me is all very good. Um, Community, lack of community. And that's a big thing across all 3 shifts.
You feel there's a lack of that?
Yeah, it's Betty's Bits is currently the BCSO community right now. That's kind of it. That and Ramona's pictures.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm looking at these positions, these empty positions that we have, and I'm trying to see what's the best fit. I think I have some, I have some easy picks if I wanted to, right? People who've done it in the past, most recently put them in positions that I know they're more capable. But I feel like that's kind of closing the door on other people to have an opportunity. Um, like I said, I just wanted to talk to you, see where your head's at post sheriff election. It's possible that you were just sort of, you know, um, all in on sheriff or happy where you are, right? So I kind of wanted to
Mm.
touch base with you on that and see where your head's at.
May I ask what you think the undersheriff position should be, or what the role should be?
I think the undersheriff position in general, um, obviously, simply enough, it's the number two. I think that person, the undersheriff, has to be to an extent a contrast to the sheriff in the sense that they. I don't think it's the best if they are the same person. Um, they have to be able to, I guess, combat each other's opinion, but also work together, right? You don't need two people of the same mind just saying yes to each other. It's healthy to have people who have differencing opinions and are able to just talk it through. I think they need to have some overlap, but not necessarily just be around the same times every day, if that makes sense. Um, they just have to be the yin to the yang, if that makes sense. Like if the sheriff is more of the clerical office, whatever, this, that sheriff, the undersheriff needs to be the opposite of that in the sense of more in the hands on the field to the deputies or vice versa. I'm making sense of that.
Feel.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear
That's kind
more?
of no. It's. I mean, I think I kind of just blabbed that out.
What about captains?
Um, captains. Captains need to be like the driving force of the undersheriff and the sheriff's wishes and decisions. They need to push them downwards to the command structures beneath them. Make sure those command structures are operating well. They need to ensure that the PNTs within their shifts are working properly. And give the support to the PNT. And they're generally just a funnel of everything downward and upward in the same sense, making they're to be properly capable of delegating. It's very easy as a captain to do everything and fix everything, but learning how to use your command structure properly and making them feel supported and making them feel like they have actually stuff to do is important.
Oh, I guess final question then. Well, why the hesitation on Jenna?
I spoke to Jenna before this was any of this was done, and I told her that it's of my opinion, and it goes both ways. If she was in the position, I would expect the same thing. Um, I don't think if I am sheriff, she can necessarily be under sheriff, and vice versa, not under the guise of capability and or if they are right for the position. But I just feel like it is um I'm going to say wasteful, but I don't mean in a bad sense, but it is wasteful that to use both positions in that circumstance because her and I are partners. We are together all day, every day. We patrol together. We are at the same meetings all day. We we are together. If I'm the sheriff, it's better for the department if I have an undersheriff that is separate from me day to day that can be doing their own things. We can be doing things at once, if that makes sense. If there's a problem in the city, the undersheriff could be dealing with it. I could be doing something. I could be patrolling. Vice versa. If there's a meeting, I could be at the meeting. The undersheriff could be something else. I feel like it bottlenecks the two high command positions too much if they are partners. Now you can disagree with that if you want, but that's my mindset.
No, I actually don't entirely disagree with it. I mean, I could make counter arguments, I'm sure, but I don't necessarily disagree with the notion.
It's also coverage. We're around the same time all day, same time every day. It's like as much as people joke that her and I are like the same person and we think the same, it's like at that point we have two positions for what, right?
I guess the question would be, do you disagree with one another?
Sometimes,
And you can do it civilly
yeah.
and by your own standards. Jenna is kind of the opposite to you. You're more of a field command leader. She's more of a logistical, intelligent kind of office worker.
Yeah, but that's also extremely valuable as a to have someone as a captain. I don't doubt her capability in any circumstance, but as much as I've learned in high command is also more than anything a political game too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and as much as the optics don't matter, the optics do matter, right? I think with any new with any new sheriff appointment, there is obviously expectation of change, and that doesn't mean that you have to give people change, but you kind of want to try to give new people opportunity. That makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
I have given Jenna an open offer to either of the shift's captain positions if she wants them. She's kind of just still deciding on that.
All right.
Do you think Jenna? Did you think Jenna was going to remain under sheriff? Did you just assume so?
Oh, I assumed she was still the undersheriff. Honestly,
She is still the acting under sheriff. She hasn't been demoted, like I said.
no, I'm a permanent undersheriff.
I think the argument of not the argument, but the pointing out that her and I are kind of opposites in that sense is accurate. But I will say though, if she became sheriff, she wasn't going to make me her under sheriff. I know that, and I accept that. I don't judge that any means. I knew that was the case. I think even before I said my opinion on that, I don't think I was going to be the under sheriff. I didn't expect it to be either.
I don't know. We had a conversation, but mostly I asked you for advice, and
Mm-hmm.
you showed me your response. But I did not hear your plans.
Yeah, I didn't really have plans if I was going to because I didn't, I didn't look
Oh, that's so concerning to
I didn't look
hear.
that far ahead. I kind of just gave
Oh,
my
that
feedback, and I was planning on giving my feedback, and that's it. Um, I guess I'm trying to rationalize in my mind. I guess the best way I can put it is I'm the fact that I'm with Jenna anyways. I already have the benefits of her insight on things that she gives me and that I heard I discuss. That I can have the benefit of somebody else in that undersheriff position to be somewhere else other than I am and have more coverage, and it can only help the department if that makes sense.
yeah, that makes sense. Um,
Yeah, I still plan on talking to a few people about all this, and I still plan on taking a little bit to figure this all out. But I mean, it's good to know that you still have your mind where it is, right? Wanting to help the department as a whole, still wanting to move up and work for the
hell,
better.
I'm here for the BCSO regardless.
Yeah. Did you have any other questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. Like I said, I'm kind of scatterbrained on a lot of stuff, so I'm still figuring it out. But I appreciate you coming to talk to me.
Thank you for your time, sir.
All right, thank you.
If you need anything, you let me know.
Perfect.
God bless.
See you.
I, huh. Huh.
I think it's the right to usually
Yeah,
enforce against a fleeing felon or in good faith belief. For example, let's say a felon has been in a shootout against